feel like I'm really close. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jessica from Whispers of Grace Healing, here with Ashley, and she is with Blue Eyed Gypsy Soul, but we're working together. So if anyone hasn't checked out her new channel, please do. So we're here today to do the morning motivation meditation.
It does every time you say it.
So we will wait for a few minutes for everyone to join in. This whole week, we are focusing on self-love and different ways that we can get in tune with ourselves and, really just try to figure out what is it that we're missing and what can we embrace? How do we be more grateful? How do we be more in the moment with ourselves? So it has been a very beautiful week, and I will say that me and Ashley do have the giggles this morning, so it should be a good one. If anyone joined us last night, we were
girl, hey. Lauren said my bitches.
We love you, Ren. But yeah, we're giggling about it this morning, about the people that were in the room last night, and people's approaches towards others. And then we started talking about Javon, and
that's my children's father. We started giggling about how he is he's a car person, and sometimes he'll talk to me about cars, and I will hear blah, 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 and he's like, and he waits for me to say something back, and I'm like, tired? Like I don't know what to give to him, you know what I mean? So we were just kind of chit-chatting about the total differences of what goes on in each other's journey and different lives.
Yeah.
Of people, even people that you love, people that are close to you, you know what I mean? So that was another little discussion. Who else jumped in this morning? Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. If you're joining in, please feel welcome to say hello. We're always welcoming new people, and if it is any of our regulars, I hope that you will join. So, yeah.
We try to give everybody a few minutes. Honestly, most of the time we're just now jumping on. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, girl. Yes, that's right. So actually, I was talking to Ashley about it. I think maybe you could possibly help her with something. So if you could email me or her.
Hey, Deb.
I think.
Yeah, we'll get with you when the show's over today. Show's over.
Show's over. I've always said that. Well, not only her and me on an individual basis, but us together should have our own reality show. So this is about as close as it's gonna get, I guess.
Who knows?
Good morning, everyone.
We might could manifest us a talk show.
Right.
Like a radio station. Would you guys listen if we had a radio station?
Right. I bet they would.
We listen to really good music too.
Yes, we do. And we do. We know how to have a good time talking shit. So yeah, but we were talking about the differences and people's likes and dislikes and what really means, like with her baby's father, like that's his life. Cars make sense to him. It's something he's very passionate and very good at, but did we understand it? No, not at all. Little bit.
I have like some components like the steering wheel,
right?
And, you know what I mean, like the tie rod.
But where her thing is more of dancing and music, and mine's like very artistic and that kind of thing.
So if I come to my baby daddy and I say, "Hey, show me how to do a plie," he's like,
"What?
How's a plie?"
Yeah,
and I'm like, "I don't know. Hand me that wrench."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Can you give me a number 4 charcoal, please? He'd be like, "What?"
Like it's just it's different. Everybody does different things, and my wife, she does electricity work and she works for a security company, so she's constantly working with her hands and doing things that I have no freaking idea. All I can say is turn the power off so you don't electrocute yourself. Like I have literally told her, if you electrocute yourself, we're gonna divorce you.
I know where the breaker panel is, and I know how to work that. That's about the extent of it.
I just assume you flip all the switches.
Flip them all.
That's all I got. Flip all the switches.
Oh, goodness. So, yeah, I hope everyone is doing well this morning. And the energy did feel a little different yesterday. It wasn't necessarily bad, but of course with Halloween, you know, you got to expect that things are going to be a little off. So I hope that everyone has been enjoying these morning get-togethers and really benefiting from them. I've been doing some of the work as well, and I mean, some of it I'm having a little bit of a hard time with. Some of it I'm not. But I'm noticing that the more I tune in with myself and my guides, that it is becoming easier to come up with those answers. Like, what is it that I'm actually trying to feel about myself? What is it that I'm actually wanting to create here? You know, it's so broad right now, but what is it that I really do want to experience? And I need to figure that out. So these exercises are definitely helping me get there and opening myself up to things that I didn't even think about. And then we've both been
practicing exactly what we've been talking about. Sometimes before we get on, we will run through the exercises on each other. Like, you know, like she'll ask me yesterday with the fill in the blank. I did that right before you guys did.
Yeah.
Quickly, right off the top of my head. And some of the things that I named were surprising to me. I was like, holy shit, did I just name that? You know what I mean?
And she was quick with it too. So yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, I see that there are a few people in here, and
y'all please excuse my morning.
Yeah,
it is doing
make sure that you like and share the video. Let's get that out actually before we start. Let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to share it to Facebook page.
Y'all let me know if my hair is a atrocious mess this morning. It's all over the place. Sometimes I just throw it up there, get it out of the way, get it off my face. And then this is my trick, my sunglasses, hold the creasiness back. You guys see how that works? It's a win-win. So we do have 6 in here this morning. You guys are awesome. Thanks for showing up. Can always count on you guys to be here. So I guess.
Yeah, just give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to.
Can you guys hear the radio already this morning? We want to dance today.
We might have to do that. Go out on the property.
Like little flower childs.
It's a beautiful day.
Little flower childs. I'm not awake yet, so very like flower children. Like flower children. Anybody that knows me personally knows that my mouth tries not to work for me in the morning. So I'm like, sometimes I just speak words. You have to literally tell me, like, Ashley, what are you saying to me? Speak English to me. Share to Facebook. Nice. Yeah, we need to connect with her. Put us a little note to the side to connect with Erin on Facebook.
Thank you, Erin. Thanks for sharing.
You're a sweetie pie. Who else jumped in this morning? I saw a new person. Good morning. What would you like us to call you? If you want, we'll just... if you want to... Thug life. That's great. That's what I'm talking about.
We love you too, Erin. Thank you for always showing up. Yeah, so anyone joining in, make sure you like and share the video. Let's get this out. We're almost at 9 minutes, so we'll go ahead and get started. But yeah, like, give us all the love, man. All right, so Ashley's going to get started with her viewpoint on self-love. Then I will go into mine. We'll go into the meditation and allow those affirmations to sit, and then you'll be ready to start your day. So it will be a good one. Everyone stay tuned. And
we have an incense.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to light this, and then we'll get started.
Maybe.
Here, you go ahead.
Thanks, friend.
I got you.
All right, y'all. So today I decided that we would focus a little bit more on being more self-compassionate. So, one, by recognizing that you're experiencing emotional distress or mental suffering, you can adopt a mindful attitude in which you deliberately pay attention to your inner experience. so that you can notice when you are beginning to shift into a negative state, so that you can notice, hey, I'm about to get pissed off, and put the brakes on it. You know what I mean? Or, hey, I'm about to get aggravated or agitated, and I need to shut it down. By 2, you can accept the feeling that is there and make the decision to sit with whatever negative feeling it is. You need to accept it. I mean, because it's there anyways. You know what I mean? It's going to be there. Right? So rather than pushing it away, try and accept it and look for an underlying emotion, and maybe scan your body for any discomfort or pain that you may feel. You know, you may feel this pain. You could feel it in your shoulders, your throat, your face, your jaw. Your chest, your belly, you can feel it in all those places.
And too, let me just add something real quick. Usually when you're triggered by something,
good morning, Nelson.
You really need to think about what is actually triggering you. Usually, sometimes it can be just the situation at hand, but usually if you're being, okay, so if you're triggered by someone else's response, then why are you attached so much to their response to the situation?
Digging really deep, because a lot of the time the stuff that aggravates us is not what really aggravates us.
Right. And 2, if it's really not that, but it's the principle of the situation, then you should ask yourself, what in your life reminds you of this situation? And that is what really needs healing. For some of you who haven't watched or caught this conversation, you know, Ashley was
Nelson's in this morning.
Hi, Nelson. It's good to see you. But Ashley got triggered one day, and, you know, there was an underlying issue that she wasn't exactly voicing, and it came out as something else. So I kept pushing her and pushing her and pushing her until it finally came out.
It was literally like truth serum out of nowhere. Like, she kept asking me, and I kept getting more aggravated with every question. And I kept trying to respond the way that I knew she wanted me to respond. And I finally just screamed, I feel useless. And she was like,
that's it. That's it.
And, it almost wasn't me that screamed it. You know what I mean?
It's your inner self
it was my inner
that you
self.
keep choking down. So, you know, and it happens a lot when we don't feel heard, or we feel like we're not putting in enough, because no matter, I can't tell you how many times in my life I have felt like I have done so much for other people.
Aaron said, like, last night, the shadow crap is real.
Right.
It's unreal and surprising when it comes up. Last night was definitely a trigger, being objectified by strangers. Bleh. Not fun.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, you know, it ain't nothing but a thing.
And then Archetype down there says, I have this one person, it doesn't matter what they do. If I think they are breathing, I get triggered. I don't get it. That person needs to be pushed out of your life.
And so you need to ask yourself, if it's something that this person did, is it just the way that you're vibing with them? Like, what is it? Do they remind you of someone?
Well, we were discussing before, out the window. That's what I'm saying too. We were discussing before about how, as you start to vibrate on a higher level, people that vibrate on a lower level, like, kind of get out of your way. Hey, baby. They'll get out of your way and let you keep moving on your path. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as soon as you start to push out all this positive energy and high vibrations, these other people, they tend to turn their back and walk off. So a lot of times you don't even have to do anything.
And a lot of people will also try to convince you not to better yourself.
Or that you're crazy. Oh, that's the best one. That's the best one. When you start noticing that you're vibing higher than someone else, and you start to realize, like, hey, maybe this person isn't on my same vibrational level, then they start to remind you that you are crazy.
You're not the same. I don't know.
You switched up on them.
Yeah. I miss the old.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get my hair
that kind of thing. Those are the people who aren't on your same vibration.
Yeah. And you'll know.
It doesn't necessarily always mean that you need to push them completely out.
Hey, Jason.
Sometimes you just need to create boundaries and
Well, sometimes you can come along and you
yourself.
can say, hey,
Yeah.
I know that we're not vibrating on the
Right.
same level. I want you to be there with me.
Right.
Will you be there with
Yes.
me? And this person may say, yeah, I want to learn.
Yeah.
I want to try and be where you are.
Give them the opportunity. If they do not, then you got to keep on your path. Don't ever stay behind because someone doesn't want to play catch up. And it might be part of their karmic thing. They have to go at their own pace, and that's perfectly fine. It does not mean that you can't be with them later on in life.
Doesn't mean that you can't love them. Doesn't
right.
mean you can't be their friend, but you need to start putting your boundaries up between you and them,
important.
or it's just going to have you, being upset all the time.
Right. So you have to ask yourself, is this person good for my well-being?
Yeah.
Or are they holding up my process? Are they making me feel worse or better?
Yes, that's right. She said my ex would accuse me of having borderline personality disorder.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can't tell you how much shit I've heard.
That's it. I'm certain he is a narcissist.
Yes, and they will, man.
Energy vampires.
Especially
They are
once you reveal their mask. Once you reveal a narcissist mask, oh Lord, it's a shit show. It is a total shit show. Okay, so
back to where we were.
Sorry.
So we got on this long rant, but it's cool. It's totally cool. It's what we do here. Okay, so like we were talking about, so you're going to look for the underlying emotions, scan your body for tension and discomfort. And number 3, imagine how you would feel if what you're going through was happening to a best friend or a loved one. Like, what would you tell them? What type of advice would you give them? Turn that same compassion around and use it towards yourself. And if you don't feel like, Tom, we started on self-compassion, just some more self-love stuff.
This whole week's about self-love.
So it's going to be all kind of just different types of stuff. So like I was saying, if you have trouble, you need to ask yourself, why do others deserve this compassion and I don't? Because there's something there that's blocking you, because you should always be able to give yourself the same compassion that you give other people. And it's hard. I'm one of the worst people. Like, I will love and help and fix everyone, but when it comes to myself, I'm like, whatever. Like, no, I didn't take my medicine today. Why wouldn't you take your medicine today? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've went through a few surgeries, and my best friend and my wife seem to think I'm like the worst patient, because she says I am. I'm not a great patient because I don't like to be sat still.
She doesn't like feeling helpless.
I have shit to do. You know what I mean?
And so I know that because my mom's the same way.
I don't like to be helpless. Okay. So with that being said, you just want to take a look and try to figure out why it's okay for them to get your compassion, but not yourself. Okay, so number 4, challenge your negative story about yourself. So your life story, things that have happened, where you've been. Learn from the experience rather than beat yourself up about them. And remind yourself there are kinder ways to view things. You know what I mean? And it's really just about taking a look at what you've been through and find a kinder way to, even if you don't tell other people about it often, but even if you do have a conversation about it, you can find a kinder way to go about it, or even with yourself, you know what I mean? And number 5, everybody messes up sometimes, and it's easy to feel like a hot freaking mess while everyone else is over there shining like a star, right? Making mistakes doesn't undo any of your accomplishments, ever. You can accomplish one thing and make 1,000 mistakes, and you still have that accomplishment. Okay? So, and number 6, decide what it will take to forgive yourself and set higher intentions and be your best cheerleader. Cheer yourself on, like, for real, every day. Look in the mirror and cheer yourself on. I can't speak. Cheer yourself on.
That was me yesterday. I was stumbling all over my words.
Maybe I need another break. Okay, and 7, use self-talk. So it doesn't help to beat yourself up. And everybody makes mistakes sometimes. So focus on the positive and keep trying. Change the way that you talk to yourself. Instead of saying, oh, God, I suck. I shit the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I break everything I touch. There's just there's better ways to go about self-talking with yourself, even if no one else is there. Yeah, we all talk to ourselves, and I dare any of you to tell me that you don't talk to yourself.
Right.
And number 8, be your own life coach. Gently guide yourself into a positive direction. And remember, it's never too late to change. You can always set up limits and boundaries to stop the negative from reoccurring. And that's because we were just talking about that. So my intention for the day is if there are things that you can change this month, even if it's just the way that you self-talk with yourself, kick off your November by questioning all of your insecurities. Challenge any self-negative talk with strengths of yourself. So anytime you get upset and you say, I suck, instead of, and come back and say, no, I don't suck. I'm amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might be having a hard time with whatever I'm doing right now, but I'm amazing. You know what I mean? I'm good at everything else that I do.
And
so,
yeah, I mean,
and that's pretty much it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just really dig deep and treat yourself with the compassion that you're giving everybody else, because I know we have a group full of lovers here.
Yeah.
So,
and I will say, like, it's a great point that, you know, like challenging the belief, going back and reflecting and all that kind of stuff. But two, with the whole comparison thing, like, you know, even on social media, y'all, you realize that when you look at, okay, say you're having a tough day and everyone you pass by on the street, and I mean, I know, because I might not be like a mother because I can't, but I'm close to one because I was a stepmom and I've taken care of a lot of children. So either way, I still have that mother energy, and I'm a mom. I'm just gonna say it. I don't even care. That's gonna be one of my things. Because listen, I have had so many people try to tell me that I'm not a mom because I have not given birth to a child, but I am. So I'm gonna own that real quick. And it's one of those things where you have to put other shit aside, because when you wake up and shit's going wrong, you're taking care of the kids, making sure they get off to school on time. Maybe your kid was late and you have to drop them off and you're still in your pajamas with fucking baby food in your hair. I don't know. We all have shit. We have shit days. And we might see that mom who looks dressed to the nine with her hair done and makeup done, and you're like, fuck.
Kids are all put together. No one's fighting. The car is super quiet.
Listen, we've all been there. But we have to remember, especially with social media involved, we see what other people want us to see, right? And it's very important too, like, especially if you're feeling down on yourself. And I think that's why I got into doing hair in the first place, was because there were a lot of women who were neglecting themselves because they were mothers and wives and, you know, workaholics and stretching themselves so thin.
Giving me all the sneezes.
That they weren't really taking care of themselves. So that was one way for me to help bring them back. So taking care of yourself, you know, it makes you feel good to get dressed up and have your hair and your makeup done.
It does, but it's not always necessary.
Always necessary. That's just one thing that can be a pick-me-up, you know. So it can be something so small as that. Going and getting your hair done. Or
I was just told that we need to do on my page that we need to do a fluidity, feminine empowerment.
Oh, that would be
goddess dance session.
Yes,
just some nice fluid movements. Yes. You know what I mean? Like letting yourself feel sexy in the skin that you were in. Right. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. That's beautiful.
I totally downloaded. I just went somewhere.
And that's why I love this, because we vibrate so well together that the downloads are just happening all the time.
No, like 50 times a day. We're like, well, we need
that's a great idea.
We're always writing notes. You'll never see us without our notebooks.
Always.
Like seriously, like we literally go everywhere with these things.
So yeah, and then too with asking yourself, because I know there's so many times like I've been having a really hard time, and I'll stay back from everyone. Like, you know, it just so happens that people will call and be like, hey, how are you doing? You're like, I need somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really one to go seeking it very often. So then again, I have to ask myself, why Am I telling all of my friends, I'm here if you need me? Call me if you need someone to talk to, yet I'm not reaching out when I need someone. So it's so many different ways to look at it, y'all. These are very broad, but it makes so much sense in so many different ways. So no matter who watches this, it should resonate in some form for you. So my question is, what is self-love to you? Whether that's taking care of, your hygiene, or, going exercising, doing crafts,
getting your hair done,
dancing,
getting your nails done,
like,
doing earthing. We earthed yesterday. We went and earthed yesterday.
Is it the way that you feel emotionally or mentally? Like, what does it mean for you? So I started downloading this morning.
And see, mine's always a deep yoga session. That makes me feel the best about myself. Dancing and yoga makes me feel really good.
And it really does help bring in that strong feminine energy.
It does. It really does.
At least for me.
It does.
And I think it would for anyone involved in general. But as I was sitting this morning, because it's just been so crazy that I didn't get to prepare, and instead of like looking for things, I just asked my guides, like, what do we need to talk about today? So they wanted to know, what does self-love mean to you? And all too often our lives are already laid out by society. You go to school, you graduate, go to college, find a partner, get married, buy a house, have kids, etc., etc., etc. No one's life really works like that.
In movies, maybe.
Besides the love from your children and hopefully your partner, where are you in that picture? Like, where are you in the grand scheme of things? And when you think about life and all that you've created, do you see yourself in that picture, or do you see everything else around you? It's silly to think that we are all put in this little box. When we dare to step out, we become indifferent, weird, or treated indifferently. And I think it's almost an awe of what society is trying to manipulate us into believing. And I can't tell you how many people started looking at me differently because I wanted to do this. Like, oh, you're a psychic? You're not gonna have a 9 to 5 job, working in a cubicle? Are you kidding me? I would kill myself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even say that. But that is not for me. And I know it's not. It never has been. I've always been someone who needs to be challenged and working with my hands, being creative in some way.
We have a tribe member, I'm sorry, that jumped on Element. She said good morning. She's having a horrible day because she has not got any callbacks about the job. Sage me, please. I just want her to know that this is for her.
Get it up. So yeah, we're sending everyone, send love and blessings
why don't we take a moment?
Yeah, we're gonna send you some loving, healing energy real quick. Okay.
Coming your way, girlfriend.
I hope you felt that, hun. So, all right. So, how many times have you been treated indifferently or felt like you couldn't voice what you really were thinking about doing in a creative sense because of how other people were going to view it?
Yeah.
And that can go in so many different ways too. Like, even raising your kids. How many people look at other people like, oh, I wouldn't raise my kids would never do that.
I mean, we actually talked about that yesterday on the way home. We said, like, we were having the discussion about people leaving their kids in the cars. And how in the 80s, that was something that like our parents used to do. They used to leave us in the damn cars and go into the gas station, or, you know what I'm saying, run into the store real quick, or leave one of the older kids to watch the younger kids. Like that was something that was normal.
Right.
Whereas today, people are jumping in cars and running off with your children.
Right.
It's just a totally different world today. So we were having that discussion the other day too.
And you're so welcome, honey. I'm glad you felt that.
Oh, baby, she said she's in tears right
all
now.
the love and luck from the universe. They are fully supporting you, and you will be led to the job that is best for you. So keep that faith.
At the time that it is meant for you.
You will walk in there with grace and confidence and hold your head high because you are worthy of the position.
Trust your intuitions, hon. Yeah. Just keep moving forward and trust your journey. Trust in yourself.
So I want you to think back to the certain parts of your life. What was your dream growing up? What did you want to do? What did you want to be? What did you want to experience? And, you know, I think it's really funny because most of the time, and I've seen it, I've experienced it, where kids will say, I want to be this, or I want to do that. And an adult comes in, even if it's not the parents, and say, well, you know,
they don't make good money.
They don't make good money. You wouldn't like that. You're better off doing something like this. And taking away the power and the inspiration behind that thought. So we've become to think that these things are unattainable because of the conditioning, environmental factors, or fear. And, you know, it could be anything. You want to travel the world, you want to paint, you want to become a rock star, you want to write a journal. You know, how many of you thought that you wanted to do something and ended up choosing something else or never doing anything at all, right? So,
they're talking to each other a little bit.
I gotta move this back just a little bit because I am. Okay, well, you're gonna keep up with the comments.
I'm in the shadows.
All right, so I want you to write a list of all the things you once wished you would do. Don't be afraid to take it way back, even to childhood. It doesn't even matter, okay? Whether it's, you know, something that you want to experience, whether it's something that you wanted to accomplish by a certain age, if it's a feeling, you know, whatever it is, just write it down. If some of you want to give a couple examples in the chat, I would love to hear it. But
context through my life.
Right. So I just like seriously go deeper on this one. Really think about it. What is it that you wanted to experience growing up, even if you did or did not accomplish any of them? Okay. I know this crow loves y'all. Like seriously, I haven't heard him.
That crow does not show up until we get into our morning motivations.
He's our support. All right. So now make a list as you are now of what you want your life experience to be. Okay. So I want you to write a list of things that you wanted to do as a child, and then I want you to write another list of things that you want to accomplish as an adult. You know, really think about it. What is it that you want to experience? What do you want to do?
Tom says, I want to go deeper into astrology. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut. I was obsessed with memorizing all the constellations. I don't know what happened.
Okay. And is that something that you still want to do? And that's my point. So when you make these two lists, you know, it can be anything that your heart desires. It can be an activity, feeling, goal. Write it all down. See how much you've changed and pay attention to the things that are similar. More than likely, those are things that need to be fulfilled. So why not? Don't make any excuses. Believe it, manifest it, and act on it. Ask yourself, why have I never done this? Take the time to reflect on that. Release anything that, you know, might have stopped that process from you believing in yourself to do it, right? And that's where a lot of the reflection comes in and a lot of the forgiveness comes in, because, you know, most adults don't really think about what they're saying to their children, you know, And it is important because when, society has us thinking that none of this exists, but it does. And this is what I try to tell people. If y'all realize the kind of community that we are out here with, that most of us are just keeping our head under the radar, it's starting to come out more and more, y'all. So it is time to embrace what you were meant to do.
The awakening is upon us.
Yes, the last 3 years, people have been waking up left and right, y'all. And it's because we turned our shit off when we were younger. So it's really important for us to really start to embrace and then encourage the children of today to honor their gifts. We don't need to take that power away from them. We need to be encouraging them as well and teaching them how to properly use it as we're learning the tools ourselves. So we are deserving of fun, excitement, adventure, love, laughs, connections, and beyond it all, our higher self is nudging us forward, okay? They are beckoning us in to find self and to really learn to love and embrace our lives, okay? Every morning when you wake up, I want you to look in the mirror and envision your higher self doing all the things that you wish you could do or want to do. Whatever you want your life experience to be, when you look in that mirror, I want you to envision your higher self and they're doing it all. And watch them pull you in closer, okay? Waving for you to come on in like an old friend that's been waiting for you. Trust that the opportunities will fall in your lap. Will you be courageous enough to answer that call? Trust in yourself and your higher power. We are here to experience life, not to be herded like cattle, okay?
We are not sheeple people.
We are not sheeple people. All right. So with that, I hope that resonates with y'all. We're going to move into the meditation. So for anyone who does want to join in, please get in a nice, comfortable, seated position, or you can lie down. Do not do this while operating machinery or standing up. Please just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
So
if you have to go back, replay and do the meditation when you are by yourself, sitting, focused, laying down, not behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah.
Not want to lose any tribe members.
Right.
Please, people.
So you can still listen, but don't fully participate if you are standing up or driving a car, okay?
Yeah, Lauren, this means you.
Yes. So
watching you, Lauren.
Be careful out there. All right. So everyone get in a nice seated position. Start focusing inward, gently closing your eyes. Make sure that your palms are facing up. Do you want to do a Kundalini?
Let me look and see which mudra we should do today. Honestly, yesterday's was really powerful.
It was really powerful.
So let's find another good one, guys. Give me just one moment.
Sorry.
We forgot that we were going to do this. You guys seem to love it so much yesterday.
It just hit me. So obviously we're meant to do it.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. All right, so I saved a few. So let's just do, I really like that one. Okay. So you got, this is going to give positive intentions. Kalasvara mudra. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your middle fingers together, press them out. All the other fingers go knuckle flat. You guys can see that there. The thumbs are together. I kind of almost, I don't know how to show it to you. It almost looks like a heart. You got that? Everybody give us a like. Hell yeah, we got it. So it's like thumbs are together, pointer fingers are together, middle fingers are together, and the rest of the, does everyone have it?
Okay.
All right, let me take my rings off and we can get started. Sorry, guys.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. All right.
All right. So everyone bring the mudra to their heart center. Start focusing inward, gently closing your eyes and taking a nice big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, holding your inhale for 3 seconds before releasing. Do this a total of 3 times. Focusing your energy through your heart space, pushing out through the mudra. Starting to relax your muscles, feeling nice, calm, and relaxed. Envision a waterfall of purple light coming down from the heavens above, showering you with its grace. As you look up to open your arms, inviting this light in, it sparkles and shimmers as the rainbows and the cosmos reflect in its beauty. Coming down into your crown chakra, massaging all your follicles and your scalp, moving down into your face, relaxing your jaw and your eyes, clearing out, swirling around, dusting out anything that no longer serves you, balancing and restoring anything on its way down. Moving into your neck, relaxing your shoulders, wiping away any toxicity, any energy burdens, blockages, and tension. Just washes away as this purple light soothes your soul. Moving down into your arms and into your fingertips, relaxing all the muscles in between. Feel this light moving through your veins, giving you energy, washing away any impurities. Meeting back into your heart space, take a nice big deep breath and focus all your energy on your heart. Feel this purple light swirl around your heart chakra, cleansing out any old pain, sorrow, any blockages that may remain, restoring your heart to its true potential, supporting your journey, allowing you to follow it in all of its guidance. Moving down into your lower back and your stomach, relaxing your muscles and your hips, balancing and restoring each chakra on the way down, moving down into your root, creating stability, keeping you rooted to this moment right now. Down your legs, allowing this energy to wash over you. It feels so refreshing and so light. Moving down into your ankles and into your calves. Feel your body just give away. Moving into your ankles and into your feet, down into your toes. feeling completely balanced and restored, relaxed. There's nothing you need to worry about right this moment. This is just for you. Imagine a root system growing from your feet down into the earth, breaking through each layer, reaching deeper and deeper to Gaia's core. As this purple light reaches through these root systems, bringing connection to Gaia, send her your love and your support and any healing energy that she may need. Give her the encouragement and support that she take care of us and we take care of her. And as your roots reach this core, feel her reciprocate your intentions. Feel this energy burst through your roots and back up into your feet. This white light purifies, cleanses, and heals anything that may need it. Moving into your feet and into your ankles, going up your legs and into your knees, up your thighs and into your hips, supporting, cleansing, purifying, and balancing everything. Moving up your back and into your heart. Feel the tension just wash away. Bring attention to your breath, the slow, gentle rise and fall of your chest. Feeling completely relaxed and safe. This energy makes you feel strong, supported, stable, and enthusiastic about your day. Moving up into your throat and into your head. Imagine it swirling around your whole body as this white light radiates through your aura. Imagine yourself being a beacon of light, being a messenger for the heavens. Give thanks to Father Sky and Mother Earth. And just sit in this moment of love and compassion and support as these affirmations sink into your deepest parts of your soul. Allow them to become your truths. Allow them to support you in all of your endeavors. And allow them to bring more joy into your life. I am living life to the fullest capability. I am having fun doing what I love. I release all worry and fear. I am trusting my connection with the universe to lead me. I manifest my experience. I release any doubt from conditioning and self-limiting beliefs. I love my life. I make a difference doing what I love. I draw in all things I'm passionate about. I am excited for new opportunities. I am here to follow my passions. I am ready to share my passions with the world. I honor the path I have taken. I can change the course of action anytime I choose. I release anything that no longer serves my highest good. I enjoy the experience more by having fun. I surrender to the love of the universe. I surrender to the true love of self. I believe in my journey. I am supportive of everyone's journey, even if I don't agree. I release any unhealthy attachments. I remain in service to myself and others by bringing light to the world. I am amazing. I am worthy. Spirit led me here because it's my divine purpose. Life is a web of connections. It's okay to start over. I love myself and my journey. I believe in myself. I move forward blindly into the light. This life is mine and I will make the most of it. And just allow those affirmations to sit with you for a minute. Feel the love of the universe embrace you. Feel this power coursing through your veins and know that you can take this with you. It is a part of you and it has never left you. You are here for a reason. You are loved and supported. And you will carry this light with you throughout your days, knowing who you are and what your divine purpose is. Today is a great day, and anything is possible. And on the count of 3, you will become more aware, more awake, bringing more movement to your fingers and toes. And on the count of 1, you can gently open your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. So, how's everyone feel?
Make sure we didn't miss any comments. Mudra ready. That's right, baby. Lauren, don't laugh at us. Lauren laughed because we couldn't figure out how to. Morning, Michelle. Did you make it in time or did you just, what time is it? 10:55?
Yeah.
Woman.
I feel it too, Tom.
Yeah, no, I was super lightheaded too. It took me a minute to open my eyes back up. Girl, so do you think the mudras are really pushing it?
Oh, I do.
There's a lot of energy in them.
Power.
So much power that I actually had to quit my mudra in the middle because my hands were burning.
Yeah, my hands were vibrating.
Mine were vibrating, and then they got to where they were burning almost.
Good. Awesome.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And see, I actually, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. I did post it earlier for Tonk, but I'm actually in the middle of my yoga studies, and I'll be teaching yoga within the next. I'm claiming by the first of the year, I'm gonna have my yoga certifications and be up and running. And you had to put them down too, Tonk. But so I've slowly been learning about the mudras and the different types of yogas, and right now I'm specializing in sunrise yoga and like yoga essentials, so like all the yoga in one. Right now I'm working on the hatha, but I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to get it down. So we came across those mudras and we were like trying them the other day, and we were like, holy cow, they're so powerful. So I agree, girl. I had to put mine down too. I was like, woo.
I was holding it out.
Our spiritual gang signs, huh?
So it might be something that you might want to practice, building up with.
If you guys want, email us later if you want to know more about the mudras, and we'll send you some information.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope
we're all pumped and ready
everyone-
to go
I
after
know.
meditation. We're like ready to do stuff. We literally just had this let's not have a really hard day today. And like we want to do things now.
Yeah. So with that being said, I hope that yes,
Good,
please
Jason.
do, Jason. It was a really good one. So I hope everyone enjoys, and I hope this really inspires you to do more and be there for yourself and
Go out
make
and
sure.
have a great day.
Yeah, really. I feel good. So with that, make sure that you like and share this video. If you know someone that could benefit from it, please don't be stingy. Send it their way.
Don't be stingy with the
be
love,
stingy.
guys. We got enough love for
Right.
everyone.
We got enough to share. So I thank y'all so much for all of your support
Aaron,
and
thank
showing up every
you.
morning. We will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please leave us comments for anyone who may watch this later on, how this resonates with you. How did you feel with the meditation? Is there something else, another topic maybe you would like us to cover? Anything, help us.
Give us
help
feedback.
you.
We love it.
So we do. We love feedback. And just be nice. If anyone does have any pointers or something, like that, just be respectful. That's all we ask. I'm totally open to constructive criticism, but
Just don't be rude.
Don't be rude. That's all I ask. So but yeah, we love y'all so much, and I'm so excited to keep doing this every morning. I feel better and better. So yeah, y'all are awesome. You're amazing. You are divine beings, and you will have a great day. I hope anyone's morning who did start out kind of rough, that you have an amazing rest of the day, and may your tomorrows look even better. So
Mims, I don't know if you're still in here, but if you are, we love you, honey.
Yeah.
You guys keep an eye open for a new video on my page. I'm thinking about doing something for some divine feminine energy, which you guys can jump onto, because let me tell you something about how we split feminine and masculine energy in one body. It's what we do here. So, of course, you're throwing heart faces, woman.
All right, y'all. Well,
have a good day, guys. We love
y'all, and we will see you tomorrow morning.
Bye, guys.
Bye.